What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa. You know, yesterday I was in the mall talking to a sister who happened to be from Cameroon. And she happened to live in Morocco. And as we were talking, and she shared to me about her kids, and we got into how difficult life is when it comes to, you know, the way the world is, you know, forever changing. And, you know, I shared about my headaches with America and the alphabet crew spreading their agenda to the youth and trying to press his way around the world. Well, to my amazement, she had shared with me there was a white American school teacher in Morocco who was slowly trying to introduce the LGBT to the students. Her daughter came home confused and upset because the teacher had shared some things to her, as well as the rest of the class, about this lifestyle, which put her in an uproar, the mother. The mother went to the school, confronted the teacher as well as the school. Well, it wasn't until some of the other Muslim children started to talk to their parents that the parents got an uproar. They confronted this teacher who was adamant in her stance about the children should be educated. I want you to check out this video, and I'll be back.
These parents don't want their children taught about same-sex relationships. It's a conflict between religion and education, a deep divide between parents and the school. Demonstrations have been going on for weeks. The mum on the megaphone, Rosina Afsar, has 2 young children.
Our choice! Our children!
The past was often difficult, but Monkey would not give up.
My son came home with some homework. When I opened up the book to help him do his work, it was a book called The Princess Boy, I think it is, which was about a boy who wants to be a girl, who wants to wear dresses, who wants to have tea parties. So basically like transgender, and it was very much saying that it's okay to be that way, which was alarming for me.
They're saying that it's okay to be a gay. It's okay to be a gay in their beliefs, in what they believe in, which we respect, because everybody's got a right to live how they want to live, how they want their life. We're not imposing on them, but we feel that they are imposing on us.
This school in Birmingham is at the epicentre of a row over relationships education. The head teacher is adamant that nothing will change, despite protesters, including her own pupils, chanting for her to go.
The issue is we live in a country, we live in a city where there are many same-sex parents, and what we have to do with children is to educate about tolerance, respect, understanding not everybody's like me, not everybody's like my family, not everybody shares the beliefs I have or my family has, and that's okay. That's interesting.
I'm fighting for their children's rights.
This is where the protests began, 4 miles away at Parkfield Community School.
It's actually aggressively promoting them, giving it a positive spin and telling people that it is okay for you to be Muslim and for you to be gay. Mr. Moffat, shame, shame, shame.
Their anger is directed at Andrew Moffat, the school's assistant head teacher, who's openly gay and the author of a programme of lessons called No Outsiders. The classes include books about same-sex parents. His work on equality has earned him an NBE, but he told me he recently received a death threat and now has to defend the classes to parents at his own school.
I want to make very clear that No Outsiders is not sex education and never has been, and there is no reference to sex, to the sexual acts in No Outsiders. There's no books where there's bodies or bedrooms or No Outsiders is about community cohesion.
The school has currently suspended the lessons to stop the protests. Talks between parents and teachers are ongoing. But from September 2020, relationships education is becoming compulsory in all primary schools, and parents will not have the right to withdraw their children.
Aren't we lucky? That is what we're going to do because we've got some extra days.
This is a No Outsiders lesson being taught to 4 and 5-year-olds.
So our story is called Mummy, Mama and Me. Mummy picks me up, up, up. Mama pours juice in my cup.
The school in Cheshire is one of thousands already teaching that families come in many forms.
Mummy gently combs my hair. Mama rocks me in her chair. Mummy packs a yummy snack. Mama rides me on her back. Pop your hands up if you spotted any of the things that we said we like to do with our family.
During the
You know, family, here it is today. People who live a certain way they want to live, it is mighty funny. They want to push their way into other people's communities and countries. While you have countries who stand on this, which America stands on the whole gay agenda, that's American and European way. That's what Europeans do. So I can't be upset at them. Me, myself, need to relocate, which I've done, not just because of LGBT, because of the system itself, with a lot of other mess that goes along with it. But when you are living in countries like this, you have to make choices and you have to make decisions in what direction you want to go, because they're going to have it their way. The sad part is they want to go around the world and try to influence everybody else, which I feel is wrong. Promoting a lifestyle that many are against, to me, is a disrespect to people who do not care to have that in their country or their school system. This shows that they are blatantly ignoring the respect that they are wanting themselves, not giving to others. These people are really have an underhanded motive and are devilish in trying to really teach the children to get the future more acceptable to a lifestyle that really opposes from the creator that is man, woman, and child. But as the video that you saw, these Muslims are in the UK. So you've entered into these people's domain. You are living in their country that they have established because this is their lifestyle, this is their habits, their behavior, this is their history, this is their culture. For thousands of years, homosexuality has always been a European concept, a lifestyle, construct. So should the Muslims really be trying to protest against their school systems if they are in their country? This is where I stand and say, hold up. If your country, that for whatever reason you left because you felt that you wanted more freedom or liberties, whatever, you go into another country, should you have the right to change their way of life? And I say no. You should not have a right to change a European school system if this is their culture, their belief system, that you no different than them trying to come into your country and change your school system. So now you are subject to the ways that they dictate how their communities, their country should be. You can't have it both ways. You either accept it or you go on to another country that aligns with your belief systems, which if you're Muslim, you should be going to another Muslim country. Many times America has come here in Africa trying to push agendas, trying to push their American ways. And you see so much of a European concept that is here in these economies. Whether you talk about a democracy government, whether you talk about a Western way of living, whether it's through the media, the music, it seems that many places are trying to be like Western worlds. So what message do you send to your youth, to your community, when you're willing to embrace some things but want to reject other things. I say Africa should always stand on her beliefs, her culture, and her government systems. Who said that you have to have a system just like the West? The day will come when many will see that a democracy government is nothing but a ball of confusion. When you talk about liberties and freedoms in a democracy, what it does is cause division amongst many, because everybody wants to be and live the way they want to live and have those rights. Instead of people or community, especially Africa, that might stand on the Most High, stand on their spirituality, their culture of man, woman, and child, and really ask those tough questions of how far do we go into this mindset of the Western world? Even the school system is made up like the West. Who said your child has to do 12 years of school, a repetitiveness of history and geography and math and reading? It should come a time that, in my opinion, that 8 years of elementary or middle education of learning is enough to really set your children from the age of 14 on to a higher learning for jobs, for skills, in order to build your country at a younger age. Who said that America has to say that you have child labor laws? Does that even make any sense for you to see that even in some culture, it is a tradition that everybody pitches in to help the family? You got a farm, we all go plant the seed and cultivate it. We got animals, we all take our turn, whether we go out and take it out to graze, take it to the slaughter to kill. Why are we bending backwards to allow others to come in? How much of you are living your life and how much are living somebody else's? You can't have your cake and eat it too. To me, go to the country that most aligns up with where you are in your life. This is your man, not your boy. Go black to Africa.
Think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it, think about it.